So I wanted to make this video because I was thinking about this the whole day, and I thought about you that is going to get your results next week and the following week. Now, this is not the video that I said that I was going to put out. This video is going to come next week. Don't worry. That video goes very deep, very raw. So even if you don't get the grades or you get the grades, that video will give you a lot of value. It will make you feel like you are not a failure. Let me just put it like that, because I do talk about it from my experience and what I actually think about it, and what most people don't want to talk about, I share it in that video. So even if you don't get the grades, don't worry, your life is not over. That video will help you see why that is the case. But I wanted to make this video because, listen, there's going to be times in your life you are not going to get the things that you thought you were going to get, or the things that you thought you planned. And let me explain. We all have these goals, where goals for you could be, I want to get the top grades in these subjects. I want to go to the top universities for this degree. I want to get the top job. I want to get this top house. I want to get these top cars. I want to get a beautiful woman. I want to get a beautiful man. Whatever the goal is, we all have these kind of goals, right? I want to get a certain amount of income per year. Cool, no problem. But the problem is, it's great to have goals. Don't get it twisted. Goals is very, very important. But what people don't tend to talk about is what happens when you don't get the goals, right? Everyone's all about, oh, I want to get the goals. Okay, go after it. But what happens when you don't get it? Not every single goal that you set yourself is going to come the way you want it or planned it. It will come in a different way. So what I mean is this. You think, okay, if I go on this path, yes, it's going to get me to that goal. Maybe, but sometimes, actually, most of the times in life, the path is not going to be straightforward. It's going to be like a zigzag line. So you might be thinking that, oh, I didn't get the grade, or I didn't get the job, or whatever. That means I'm a failure. No, it's not, because you know why? What will happen in that instant? Something will change. Something will turn up where it will change your direction of your path, where you're going to go on a different path. But most people think that because they did not achieve the goal that they wanted, they look at themselves as a failure. It's not, because I'll tell you this, man, like from my experience, I said, at the beginning, when I left the corporate world, I said, I'm going to work in schools. Didn't happen. Got rejected 40 times. But what's happened now? I built up my own maths academy, where people from grammar schools, private schools, boarding schools are coming because they want to learn from me. I didn't look at it like that. I thought, okay, schools will be the main thing. I got rejected. So when that happens, you need to understand that it is not about you personally. It's more about the world against you. Does that make sense? It's not about you as a person. You're not doing anything wrong. As long as you keep pushing forward, as long as you keep going forward and you keep walking and taking steps forward, it doesn't matter which direction you're going, as long as you're moving forward. That's very important, because when you get a setback, right? I've said it so many times in my channel, so I might sound like a broken record, but I just want you to remember this, because of the next few weeks is going to be very difficult for you. When you get a setback, you only see it as a setback if you see it as a setback. Does that make sense? You will only see it as a setback if you see it as a setback. If you look at it from a perspective of, okay, this didn't work. What can I do now? How can I pivot? How can I move in a different direction? Then you will look at things in a very different way compared to most of the population. I'm telling you, like my mind at the beginning, you might look at me as a very positive, energetic guy, right? But let me tell you something. I'm normally at the beginning, I was very pessimistic guy. I was like, no, it's not going to work. Oh, this and that. But then the moment I changed my mind and said, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes. Even if I don't get the goal that I want, I'll pivot and find a way to get it, which means going in a different direction. I will do it. I will do it. And it's very important that you set your mind, or your mindset, should I say, in a way where, okay, if I get failures or if I get rejected, it's not a bad thing. Because remember, the successful people that you see that actually are successful, they had to go through failures, man. They had to go through failures. There is no success without failure. I know it sounds cliche, but that's the truth. You have to fail, and you have to fail hard. You have to fail, right? You have to fail so that you understand the pain of what it feels like when you're getting rejected, when someone is saying no, when you don't get the grades, when you don't get the university that you wanted. You need to feel the pain, because the pain will fuel you to go a next level up. If you look at it that way, though, that's the important thing. You got to look at it that way. If you look at, oh, I didn't get into the university, I didn't get the job, I didn't get the house, or whatever it is, and you kind of degrade yourself and say, I'm not good enough, then you are not good enough, because it's in here. It's in here. Don't let anyone else tell you what you are. If those people are going to give you positive feedback and they're going to push you, fine. But there's also a lot of people, family included, that will bring you down. It's happened to me many times. And you got to build a thick skin. You got to block that shit out, man. Because life is short. Life can go just like that. You can wake up tomorrow morning and your leg isn't working, isn't functioning anymore. Your arm is gone, or you can't hear anymore, or there's something wrong with your eyesight. It can just happen at an instant without any warning. What would you do then? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, and I was thinking about you, what the thoughts that's coming through you right now because of results day. But I want to say this, and remember, this is not the video that I'll post next week goes even deeper, but I just want you to remember this. Not everything that you plan will go the way you want it, and that is okay. That doesn't mean you're a failure. That doesn't mean you're rejection, or you're rejected, or you're whatever the word they call it these days. It doesn't mean that. Like, I've had people messaging me on Instagram, no word of a lie, saying, Vidhoosh, you've motivated me. I see your videos. People are starting to make YouTube videos on my motivational quotes. So, I mean, I don't look at myself as a motivational person. I just look at myself as someone who's gone through experiences, who's gone through shit that just wants to share to you. And whether you want to take that advice or not, that is up to you. I do not judge that. That's completely your choice. But I want you to hear it from a perspective where these days, everything is sugar-coated. Everything is so soft. I've said this so many times. Everything is like, no, we don't talk about the hard stuff. We don't talk about the grind, the hardships, the bloodbath. No, we can't talk about that. But I will talk about that because I have a lot of battle scars. And battle scars are good if you're able to use it in a good way. And if you're able to share it to people that want to listen, that want to take that on board so that they can go and improve in their life and become the best version of themselves. That is what I'm doing. Like I said, it's funny, I said, even going back to the plan, I said, okay, by the end of this year, I want to get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? It's not going. Like, we're still on 5.3. Fine, cool. So it's not going the way I planned. But does that mean, do I look at myself as a failure? No, that's fine. It might not happen. Cool. I'll keep posting. I'll keep posting from the heart. I'll keep posting from there because I know what I'm saying resonates. I've had emails as well where it's been like page-long emails of people saying like, wow, you just helped me so much, and they share their stories. So I know I'm hitting hard, I'm hitting deep. But if I start looking at, because I'm not getting the subscriber count, or because it's not increasing the way I thought it was going to do, and I look at myself as a failure, man, every single challenge that's going to come in my life, I will give up straight away and I will not keep going forward. So whatever the outcome happens to you this week and next week, whatever it is, even in your life, whatever it is, look here like this. Okay, it did not go the way I want. Fine. I am not a failure. I am not bad. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. Get that in your mind. I just want you to get that in your mind. Whatever the results are, even if your friends get better than you, don't worry about it. It's fine. It didn't go well. But what's important now is, okay, what happened that did not go well, and I need to change that. As long as you do that and you learn from this experience, you're fine. But if you're going to do the same thing again and again after this has happened, then that's on you. That is your responsibility. That is your fault. That's important for you to understand. We make mistakes. I make mistakes. I make mistakes every day. I make tons of mistakes. Trust me, I make tons of mistakes. But what I do from those mistakes is, okay, shit, I screwed up. Okay, how can I now make sure I don't do this again? That's it. We're not perfect, man. Like these people on social media that says all these kind of things about, you gotta be this person. Like they're trying to make it as if like they're these perfect people. You're so, man. It just doesn't work that way, man. The real world doesn't work that way. No one's perfect in this world. But it's about your mindset and how you look at things in life, your perspective. And I hope that by me sharing this, it gives you a different perspective of life. Even the money videos that I've been making, a lot of people have been messaging me saying, Vidhoosh, you change my mindset about money. Yeah, of course, because this shit, they're not going to teach you, man. And I'm so glad that people are looking, like people are sending me messages on Instagram of how they're going to manage their money, the percentages, because I said that in the video. Well done. Good. That's proactive. Don't be just watching. Like, you see, for me, the way I look at it is, it's all good you watching the video, but what are you actually doing? Are you doing anything practical after watching the video? Or are you just watching the video for the sake of just watching it? You got to do something. It's important. Just remember this. Even if things don't happen the way you thought it was going to happen, don't worry about it. Because life has a very funny way of showing you the right things at the right time. But when that happens, you better make sure that you are prepared and you've worked on yourself, because when an opportunity comes, you have to be prepared for that. A lot of people don't prepare for the opportunity, so they can't even see an opportunity right in front of them because they have not been preparing themselves in the background. As long as you keep moving forward and you keep making sure that you are improving and you keep going to the next level, when that opportunity comes, when life shows you that opportunity, making you go in a different direction and it's coming right in front of you, you'll spot it. And when you spot it, you'll take it with both of your hands. And when you get it, things change. Everything starts from zero. When are you going to start? Peace.